So the next thing that happened on Monday Night Raw, it was a tag team match. So let's go ahead and talk about it. There's a lot of stuff that went down. So we kick off the next part with this segment with Bayley and the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Damage Control. Damage Control makes their way down to the ring. Bayley grabs the mic, starts talking about how Damage Control formed at SummerSlam and all that, and how, Dakota Kai and Io Sky are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, and how she's been doing pretty good for herself by defeating Becky Lynch a few weeks ago. And then Becky Lynch heard all that stuff, comes walking out with a mic in her hands, and she says that Bayley can't do nothing by herself. She had to get some help for her to pick up a win against her a few weeks ago and all that, and that Bayley's always in somebody else's shadow, just like how she's in Dakota Kai's and Io Sky's shadow, like how she was in other people's shadows a few years ago. So yeah, that's what Becky Lynch was saying, and Becky Lynch was talking about how a few weeks ago that she called Dakota Kai and Io Sky Bayley's lackeys, but now she thinks that Bayley's their lackeys. So yeah, that's what Becky Lynch was saying. And then Bayley was like, well, if you want to keep on talking crap, how about this? You could go find yourself a tag team partner and you could come and face Dakota Kai and Io Sky. And Becky Lynch was like, well, I don't got no phone on me, so I'm down to go fight him right now. And then we get the match underway. It was Dakota Kai and Io Sky versus Becky Lynch in a 2-on-1 handicap match. That match is going on for a little bit. Becky's doing pretty good for herself, but obviously the numbers is pretty much too much. Bayley's at ringside, by the way. And then during this match, we see Mia Yim come down, and she gets on the apron. So now it became a regular tag team match with Becky Lynch and Mia Yim versus Damage Control. So yeah, it was going back and forth and everything. At one point, we see Becky Lynch and Mia Yim hit a double superplex onto Dakota Kai off the top turnbuckle. Mia Yim pins Dakota Kai, but then the pin gets broken up by Io Sky, and then Becky and Io Sky's going at it. They get knocked out the ring and all that stuff. And then there was one cool moment where Dakota Kai's on the ring apron, actually, like poking her head like through the second rope, and that's when Mia Yim hits like a Hurricane Rana onto her, about her Dakota's face smacking the mat and stuff. Mia Yim goes for the pin. 1, 2. Bayley grabs Dakota Kai's foot, putting it on the ropes. The referee sees it, calls for rope break. So yeah, that's what happened there. Mia Yim's talking crap to Bayley, but while she's talking crap to Bayley, that's when Io Sky tags in herself from Dakota Kai. So yeah, Io Sky's the legal woman at that point. Becky Lynch had enough of Bayley, so Becky Lynch starts attacking Bayley outside the ring, and then that's when Mia Yim grabs Dakota Kai, hitting Eat Defeat onto her. But as soon as she hit Eat Defeat onto Dakota Kai, that's when Io Sky hits the moonsault off the top turnbuckle onto Dakota Kai, onto Mia Yim, and then pins her for the 3 count. So yeah, Damage Control defeated Becky Lynch and Mia Yim tonight in a tag team match. That's what happened. It was a pretty good tag team match. Go check it out if you have yet. I'll give that match 3.5 stars. That's what I'll give it. From it being like a handicap match into a tag team match, it was pretty good stuff. So yeah, that's what happened there. And then after that, we see Kathy Kelly interviewing Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is talking about the match tonight against Austin Theory, how Austin Theory claims this and that and that and this and all that stuff. And then Seth Rollins was talking about how 2023 is becoming a lot more like 2022, with the Bloodline trying to invade his show, but he ain't going to allow that to happen. And then he was talking about how he's going to defeat Austin Theory and become the new United States champion and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what Seth Rollins is saying. But yeah, he'll be taking on Austin Theory later on tonight in the main event for the United States Championship. So yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on Monday Night Raw. See you guys later until then.